Welcome to Friday Fireside Chat. From the video title, I'm not quite sure I'm going to title it, but we're going to talk greed. And I wanted to get a video out there because it's a pretty bad sounding accusation, if I'm being honest. Because, yeah, it really does sound bad. But I want to just try to explain a little bit more of where I'm coming from so that, I guess, one, it's kind of just nice to sit here and maybe get it off my chest a little bit. But also, I'm giving myself from a customer service standpoint, instead of having to sit there and explain this to those people that throw the accusation at me, I now have a video that I can send them and say, hey, just watch this and I explain myself. But the accusation is this: oh, so you're not going to help me unless I pay you. And that sounds really bad. That makes me sound like such a greedy scumbag. Oh, so unless I buy this, you're just not going to help me. Ooh, it's kind of awkward. But yeah, that's absolutely correct. First off, a little bit of defense. If you go to claytrader.com/blog, there's a ton of free information there. I mean, literally at this point, hundreds upon hundreds of videos. The YouTube channel's been around for a few years now, and go through the channel. There's all sorts of free stuff out there with little tips and tricks and stuff like that. But there does reach the point where, yeah, you're absolutely correct. I am not going to help you. I am not going to carry on with you unless you make some sort of commitment to me via paying for, and joining the community or purchasing the course or some sort of avenue. I realize, again, on the surface, that sounds really bad. But why am I doing that? Well, at the core, I want to be able to help people. So what do I mean? How does pain make me? This is how. There's only 24 hours in a day. I have a family, I have friends, and so I need to sleep. So, you don't really have 24 hours in a day, but time is limited. I'm sure you understand that. And in order to truly help people, well, I need to have time to help people. I need to have time to interact with people. I need to have time to do what needs to be done. And in order to do that, I need to free up my time. So how do I free up my time? Well, believe it or not, people that actually get money, despite what some maybe in the media may portray, it's not like they're, gimme, I'm hoarding all this cash for myself. No, they go out there and reinvest that cash. I invest that cash in one form into the business in the form of, well, let me hire some people. And by hiring people, these people can go and do other things. Great example, IT Nate, the guy behind the camera. If I really wanted to, yeah, I think I'm probably not as good as him, but I could figure out how to record, what camera I need, how to edit, how to do the software, how to do the audio, how to do the lighting. I think I could do that. But even after all that was figured out, still, just from the editing perspective and the recording perspective, that would take a lot of time. But I don't want to use my time to sit there and edit videos, fix lighting, fix audio. What else do you do, Nate?
That's about it.
Okay, well, and maybe I need to reassess some things here, but you get the point. I don't want to spend my time doing that. I want to spend my time being able to help people that have paid me for a service. Because when people pay me for a service and I do a good job providing them with a service back because I am able to help them and interact with them, then they go out there and they have good words to say, and that brings in more people. That's good word of mouth. Just business 101 stuff here. But that is why I need to charge money at some point. Again, at some point, I give away a lot of free stuff, but some people show up, and I can tell, and I don't blame them. You can always try. It's always worth trying, so I'm not mad in that regard. But it's like, okay, this person wants to, okay, now they're asking, okay, now they're needing this. And I can only type so fast. I have other things I need to do. So at some point, I just say, hey, listen, I talk about all this stuff right here. But the here is, yes, it's a course, it's content that requires money. And then, of course, that's where so you're not going to help me unless I pay you. Well, yeah, I have a business. And I would encourage you to do this. Walk into, Verizon, AT&T, someplace, and do this. Oh, you're not going to give me that iPhone unless I give you money, huh? Everybody would laugh at you, be like, well, yeah, exactly. That's the same thing here. When you stop and think about it, well, Clay, you can go get all that stuff for free. Yeah, you know what else you can get for free? A phone. You can go out there and you can study how to build a phone. You can buy all the parts. You can, you could try to, get connected. I mean, you could go and do all that if you really wanted to, or you could just save yourself the hassle and just pay for that phone. And that's what a lot of people choose to do. Save themselves the hassle of having to go through all the ups and downs of trading and blow up a bunch of money because I could have avoided that and not lost all that money. Some people realize that, so they're willing to pay for the service. But again, I want to give them a good service, so I need to take some of that money and invest it into other, routes where, I can free up my time. So yeah, there is a point where I'm going to be requiring payment. And this really doesn't apply to probably 95% of people. Most people in the YouTube comments that I interact with, they're awesome. I refer them to a link. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they buy, but they're like, hey, thanks a lot. I'll check it out, and I'll let you know if I have any questions. But every once in a while, that 5%, I get, maybe not in the exact words, but that's what, is thrown at me in general is, oh, so I have to pay you, or you're just not going to help me. And, that always kind of that sounds so bad. So I wanted to get this video out there and just kind of explain. I mean, like I said, for most people, you've already turned this off. But like I said, my ulterior motive here was so now I can link this video to those people so they kind of better understand how a business operates, look at it like this. Maybe this will help you out. Let's just say that the iPod, who remembers the iPod? That was super, super popular. But let's just say that Apple never collected any money. Oh, so you're not going to give me that iPod unless I give you some money. No. Yeah, that's kind of a scumbag. Here you go. Here's iPod. And let's just say they gave them all away. Do you know what doesn't happen? You don't get the iPhone. You don't get the iWatch. You don't get what Apple just announced, like this TV. You're not getting any of that stuff. Why? Because the company never made any money where they could reinvest into offering more products and services. The same as me. I need to be able to I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to offer a good service. And, the best service that I can offer is my time to people that have paid me so I can help them, so I can help improve their trade and get them better. But if I'm off editing videos and working on lighting and doing all sorts of other website stuff that I don't understand, but I could learn, no, Nate he takes care of that. He pulls that off my plate and frees up my time. So that is why I charge. It's not because I'm a total scumbag. It's definitely not because I'm some sort of greedy capitalist that just wants to charge so I can hoard the money. No, I spend that money on the company. And if that still really just bothers you, my only question would be, I don't understand what's wrong with creating jobs for other people so that you can free up your time, so that you can offer a better service and work one-on-one and interact with people that have paid for. I don't see any flaws in that. I don't see anything that's wrong. And at the end of the day, if you're still irritated that I maybe asked for you to pay me, for me to continue to spend my time with you, if you're still offended, then let's just call an ace an ace. You're a freeloader. You're not very serious about this trading stuff, and you are way too entitled. And that's just the story. If that offends you, then yeah, I really don't care, because at this point, there is no way you are ever going to purchase any of my services in the first place if what I've just laid out still has you offended in one way or another. But for most people, if you're still watching this, I guess thanks for sticking around. But yeah, am I greedy? Yeah, I'm greedy in the sense of I want to offer a great service. And in order to do that, I need to be greedy with my time. I need to utilize my time as best as possible so that I can offer you as a potential customer, you as a current customer, the best opportunity and the best service possible. So I feel better. That's off my chest. Now when people throw the very nasty accusation that sounds so bad, I think I have a rational and logical reply now. Or who knows, maybe none of this made sense. Leave in the comment section. Did any of this make sense? Or do I need to do like a 2.0 on this? I don't know, let me know, but I feel better. Thanks for listening.
If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the inner circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.